Hey, hello everyone. Today I'll be sharing with you some of the changes that I have released to the Keyword Ideas database. For those who don't know, Keyword Ideas database is a database of 50,000 plus, now 55,000 with the latest changes. Keywords that you can filter down to specific traffic and difficulty scores to find both new keyword ideas for like a new app or even keywords for an existing app. Based on your whatever your app is, you can actually just search for related words to it, and then you can find such keywords. So in the past few weeks, I've received some feedback from users to make it more usable, and all these improvements will be have already been released, and you can start using it directly. So one of the significant changes that I have released is actually filtering by country and sorting. So what happens many times is that a keyword will have good traffic, let's say in one country, but it will be very competitive. At the same time, the same keyword might be less competitive in a different country, but still having decent traffic. So right now, if you, let's say, look at only the US, you might end up ignoring that keyword. But you don't always have to do that. You can actually filter to other countries and find out more promising opportunities, and you don't always need to focus on the US. There's a whole world out there ready to pay for ads. Yes, US might be more monetizable, but at the same time, even other countries like like Canada, UK, like people here are also paying in sufficient money for in-app purchases. So you can find such app ideas, and you can now do this very easily with this country filter. So let's say I filter down to Canada. I can now see all the different Canada related keywords in one place. Second thing I can do is actually I can sort by traffic. So sort by traffic and also difficulty, but let's say I sort by traffic. Some of these are really high traffic keywords, will be relatively on the higher difficulty end, but let's say I filter down to a maximum difficulty of 3 to maybe, and also maximum maybe traffic of 6. Maybe I'll weed out some of the ones that are probably really really hard, and then you can start seeing some of the interesting keywords where there might actually be an opportunity. Like for example, photo to PDF, just as an example. I can then click on it and actually see the finer details, and now you'll see what's changed here as well. I added a couple of important metrics that will be very useful, and you'll see here one of the reasons why the difficulty is so low is because the apps with exact title match. What this means is how many apps in the top 25 exactly use this keyword in their title. So photo to PDF is used by only 3 apps in the top 25, and you can confirm this. If I just search on this page, photo to PDF, it will mark 1, 2, and 3. So only 3 apps are using it directly. It has a really good traffic, 5.7 traffic score in Canada. So what this means is it could be a good opportunity. Yes, the median monthly revenue estimate right now is low, but there could be a gap. Now, the second thing that I've added to this page is a median in-app purchase. And why this is really helpful is it helps you get a sense of how much these apps are charging. So if I scroll here, most of these apps in the top 10 are charging anywhere between $5 to $10. So when you're releasing a new app, now you can easily know how much to price your in-app purchase, so that you're not competing, you're on a level playing field. You're not charging too high or too low, and maybe as a launch tactic you could price a bit lower than these apps to compete with them. So that's the second change. Third change, sorry. So the first one was country filtering, the second one was sorting, third is adding these new metrics, and lastly is also another interesting keyword where I can actually just save specific keywords. So let's say I like this photo to PDF idea. I can actually just save it in my favorites, and it will appear in my favorites now. So now it's saved here. So it's an interesting keyword. It's an interesting feature because now you don't need to actually write them down somewhere or try to remember them, keep them in an Excel sheet, nothing like that. You can actually just favorite them and refer back to them by just selecting this favorites filter from this panel. And lastly, the change that is quite visible, but no, I didn't show them specifically, is support for 2 new countries. India and South Africa are now supported in the database. So now there's another 5,000 plus keywords. So even though this shows 50,000 plus, it's actually 55,000 plus. And yeah, this database is continuously expanding and growing to new apps. My real vision for this is to continue helping you find good profitable keyword ideas, and I hope some of these are useful, and you can launch these, you can start making money right from the get-go. So that'll be all for me for now, and if you have any questions, just feel free to let me know. Thank you so much.